Hello, Potato, and welcome to another Weekend Magic, where we, as always, have some magic in the mail. So before we get into that, let's discuss Minnie Mouse the Main Attraction, because that's the only Minnie Mouse the Main Attraction we're going to have in this video. I actually have no mini items for this video, other than this discussion, and that is for the release of the Minnie Mouse the Main Attraction Big Thunder Mountain set of items. The purse, the plush, the pins, the headband, and all that good stuff. And so as you probably know already, Merch Pass is a steaming pile of screed. And I don't know of anybody who actually got selected for a Big Thunder Mountain item. I haven't seen, even people like just I associate with on Facebook, I haven't seen anybody saying, oh, well, I got this. I haven't seen any of that at all. So I don't know if it's that they feel bad about getting it and don't want to say anything to make other people feel worse, or if like legitimately like nobody got it other than the bot runners, which I mean is entirely possible, because I have seen one flipper already selling the Big Thunder Mountain backpack, and they had it in possession. So of course they could have gotten it from Florida, because I guess all the stuff has just gone for sale at Walt Disney World, despite, you know, they said it wouldn't be sold in stores. They didn't specify that it wouldn't be sold in the parks. However, they did announce in the email, and I've talked about this before, so I won't spend too much time on it. They announced in the email that all of the items would be released on Shop Disney on the 23rd, which was this past Wednesday at 7 a.m. And honestly, I was able to get the three things I wanted. I got the plush, the pins, and the ears, and according to my order confirmation, I checked out by 7:02. So, I mean, I noticed the backpacks were already gone. 2 minutes after release, the backpacks were already sold out, and probably less than 2 minutes, because 7:02 is when I checked out, which means, you know, I was in there like right at 7 to get my stuff. And I might already mention this a little bit. If you watched this past week's videos where I put together this lovely, I showed it off a few weeks ago in Weekend Magic. It is the Lego Razor Crest from The Mandalorian from Star Wars. Yeah, I spent the whole week putting this together, so if you only watch my Weekend Magic videos and you're interested in seeing this be built, the previous 5 videos before this one are all the building of this. And in one of them I did mention that I successfully was able to purchase items from Shop Disney, and it was so easy that I'm still waiting for a cancellation notice. It was too easy. I didn't have to fight. It's been so long since I've bought a limited release item from Shop Disney and not had to fight for it. I'm a little worried. But I will keep you updated on that. It hasn't shipped yet. It's only been, you know, a few days, and they had to say it takes 2 to 3 weeks. So I will keep you updated on how that goes, probably in next Saturday's video. Well, I have a couple ways I could segue here. I could either segue off of the limited release items, or I can get the one set of non-Disney items we have out of the way now. So I guess we should do that. We'll get the non-Disney items out of the way. And these actually, I had these last week, and there was so much stuff for last week's video that I completely forgot we'd received these. And that is these two little cuties. They are from Kimchi Kawaii, and they are from a Kickstarter that was done back before the end of the world, I think in February, maybe early March. And this is the Matcha Kittea and the Sprinkle Mucaron. Let's take a look at these guys. Of course, they are cats. They're part of the Purrista Pawfee line. You can see the little tag there. And you can get them from, I think, kimchikawaii.com, I believe is the actual name of the website. I'm sure it says it on here. Yep, kimchikawaii.com. I don't know if these ones in particular are available for just purchase on her site right now, but you might be able to pre-order them. And she has lots of other cute ones in the series that you can get that are available. So yeah, we have our Sprinkle Mucaron. It is, of course, a macaron combined with a kitty cat. And this one has sprinkles on it. We only have a couple of the Mucarons. We have this one and I think the purple one. And that's it. My wife has chosen to pass on the Mucarons before. However, Kimchi Kawaii has announced that the next Kickstarter, I think early next year, is going to have the Unicorn Mucaron, as well as like 3 more Pawfee beverages. So yeah, that's going to be an expensive one. I think she announced for the next one French roast. And I don't remember the other ones. but they'll have like little kitty cat pun names. And I'm sure if you go to kimchikawaii.com, you can see what they were, or just, you know, join her Facebook group. She posts pictures of all the stuff on there, and she's on Instagram and all that good stuff. Our matcha kitty is, of course, decorated with cherry blossoms. It's got the big bow on the back as if it were wearing a kimono. I assume that's what that's supposed to reference. It's got kind of a weird shape to it, because most of these, and maybe it's just something happened in shipping, because they were just shipped like in a bag. Most of these kind of stand up straight. This one kind of leans forward a little bit, which I think makes it look a little friendlier, maybe. It's certainly a cute look. And these will go and join all of our other Purrista Pawfee items on our coffee shrine. Even though Matcha Kitty, technically not a coffee, it counts. There's tea stuff on the coffee shrine too. Yep, these adorable little fellows are our only non-Disney items today. So let's put them off to the side and move on to limited release items. And this should look familiar too. Yes, it's the Pluto key. Yes, I showed you one last week. And I believe I mentioned that I had ordered a second one when they just went up for sale normally. And this is how it came. It came, of course, in the envelope, Magic in the Mail envelope. So I'm not super happy with that, but it came wrapped in bubble wrap. Well, of course, the original didn't. I mean, I appreciate the bubble wrap, because look, this one is perfect. There's no dents, there's no creases. This one came through in perfect condition, probably because they put it in bubble wrap. So I mean, if you're gonna, it seems like, I wonder if the issue is they pack based just on what's available, because I know that's like why Amazon will sometimes send out tiny things in giant boxes, because that packing station just didn't have the right size box and they don't want to slow down to get more. Or if it's like, the packer's decision whether or not this limited release item should at least get some bubble wrap, if not sent in a proper box. Yep, it worked. It got it here in one piece. Moving on to limited release items, we've got masks. Yes, more masks. I believe these are labeled as limited release on the Shop Disney website. I think they came out around the same time as the Mulan live action masks. And just two of them, and let's pop them open and take a good look at them. So of course, to try on the masks, I have once again enlisted my friend Mr. Skullface here to help me out showing them off. And I noticed something pretty major when I first took them out of the package. And that is, they are not made out of the same fabric as the ones I've purchased before. The ones I purchased before are fairly soft, and I mean, for lack of a better word, cottony. These are very thin and light and slick. And there's a reason for that, because I haven't actually worn this one yet, so the tag's still on it. And I don't know if it shows up on camera. Probably blurry. Let's see if we can fix that. You can see, of course, the tags are clearly different, and that's because this one is made out of polyester and cotton. This one's made out of just polyester. So I don't know if that's the way they're going to be going with all the masks in the future, or if that's just because since these are just for Halloween, they're not really expecting you to wear them as much as these ones. They've made them out of a cheaper fabric. They didn't cost any less, I can tell you that. But I'm not happy to see that they've made these with zero cotton, because these are actually quite comfortable, and I don't know how comfortable a 100% polyester one is going to be. Because these ones, the front's made out of polyester, the middle's made out of cotton, the back's made out of cotton, the ears are made out of, the bindings are made out of cotton and elastane, I guess elastic, and I don't see the ears on here, but part of the bindings. Now these ones are just polyester, including the ear loops, and elastane. They also don't feel like these are thicker. And I guess it's because, according to the tag here, there's 3 layers, and over here I'm guessing there's just 2, or maybe just 1. Nope, there's 2 layers. Is there a 3rd layer? There's not a 3rd layer. So yeah, these are just thinner masks, because naturally when it's colder out, you wouldn't want as thick a mask to wear. And I don't know if that's just because they're just, for like the week or 2 up to Halloween, and therefore, you know, you're not going to wear them as much, or if they're going to switch over and make all masks going forward out of just polyester. I'm not happy about that. But visually, which is, you know, point of showing it off, right? Visually, I think they're very cute. This would be nice to wear on the few days leading up to Halloween. And it just fell off him. We'll just hold it like that. You know, for work or shopping or, you know, whatever I happen to be doing at the time. And yeah, I tried it on. It does fit. The sizing is about the same when you put it on as the extra large normal masks. But yeah, I'm displeased to see that it's all polyester because it really does feel thinner. And I'm wondering how that's going to feel with extended wear, like over the course of, you know, a shopping trip or a day at work. But I will, if I don't like it, believe me, you'll hear about it. Let's see the other one. Boo! Did I scare you? All right, probably not. But yep, there's the other mask, the one that I was showing the back of before. It says Boo and has lots of little Mickey-themed candies on it. And yeah, but it's very cute. I'm not sure how comfortable a fully polyester mask is going to be. It does feel very light, so it might even be more comfortable. Who knows? I'm just wondering, you know, really about the overall breathability of polyester compared to cotton. I will have to definitely look on the Shop Disney site before I buy any more masks to make sure what they're made out of. I'm sure it says on there that these are made out of 100% polyester, or mostly 100% polyester with a little elastic in it. But I didn't notice that, and frankly, given that, you know, I've bought like 6 packs of these things now, I wasn't expecting these ones being sold at, like, you know, the same price point on the same website, appearing to be the same style, to be a different type of mask, because they don't have the pleats on them as much. I mean, they're there, but they don't really hold as well because the polyester is not stiff enough the way the cotton is. So yeah, keep that in mind. If you don't like polyester on your face, because I believe even though I think these were listed as limited release, I believe they're still up there. I believe the Mulan ones are as well. So if you don't like the idea of wearing like just polyester on your face, you may want to give these ones a pass, even though they are cute. Got to decide there. Does cute matter more than comfort? You figure it out for yourself. So our next item is also a limited release, and it is part of the Star Wars Galaxy Edge Outpost. I believe this is one of the ones that's actually meant to be sold at Target. It's not where I got it from. My wife actually ordered this one for me. I was going to give it a pass because it's $30, and I do like the Star Wars Elite series. I especially like the droids from the Star Wars Elite series. I haven't opened any of them, but I have a number of them. I've shown some of them before. Of course, I got the probe droid back on Star Wars Day, and I have like an R2 and a Gonk droid, a couple other ones. And I really like, I mean, the Elite series is not perfect. I'm going to say on like some of the face characters like Rey, maybe it fails a little bit in paint and just the paint jobs in general. But on the droids, I think they look really, really stellar. And this is no exception. This is R5P8. And it sells on Shop Disney for $30. I think it's still available. It was last time I looked. And I've seen it for going for like on eBay for like $60. So, you know, get it on Shop Disney. Even with shipping, it's going to be cheaper. And this, of course, is one of Hondo Ohnaka's droids, or I guess maybe like his main droid. It did appear in the Clone Wars series, but more importantly for this collection, it appears in the Smuggler's Run ride at Galaxy's Edge. And that's why they've made him for this. You know, next week they're supposed to be releasing like a bunch of the Galaxy's Edge merchandise, the stuff that's normally in-park only, online. And I'm looking forward to that, because I'm really hoping to see a large version of our next item, which is DJ Rex. Again, my wife ordered this one for me. I wasn't going to order him because he's $20 for a pop. And I mean, not that I haven't spent that before. I spent, what, 30 on Victor Geist. I spent 20 on Red. It's just, I've always liked Rex. Back from the original Star Tours. And I'm glad to see they resurrected him for Galaxy's Edge. In fact, he's kind of, there's only 2 things I really don't like about the new Star Tours. One is the fact, of course, that they removed Rex. I mean, yeah, there's still the disused ones stuck under a staircase, one of which, occasionally defects itself to life for a moment. And the other, of course, is just that it messes with the timelines. I shouldn't go on a Star Tours ride and see both Finn and Darth Vader. That doesn't work. But, yep, there's DJ Rex from the Cantina at Galaxy's Edge. I'm hoping that, because I remember when Galaxy's Edge first opened, of course, I haven't been there yet. I haven't been to Disneyland since, 2018? Yeah, 2018, I think. So Galaxy's Edge was still being just, built at the time. They had some of the spires up, and that was about it. And they made I think it was like a Bluetooth speaker of DJ Rex. It also was animated. And I really hope that gets released on Shop Disney, because I may get that. Because it'd be nice to have a little functioning DJ Rex. So let's get a closer look at him. Let's take him out of the box. Here we have him out of the box in all of his little glory, DJ Rex. And yes, of course, being Star Wars, he is naturally a bobblehead. But yet, he looks like the original Rex, but he's been painted in brighter colors and he's got headphones on, despite the fact that he probably doesn't have ears. Is that I guess it's just, I think it's like a little bit of a paint defect here on his mouth, but maybe that's the way he looks in the park. I mean, he's an old robot, right? He's always, he's only ever flown one flight as a Star Tours pilot, but he's still been around for years. Yep, he's got his arms ready to drop the bass and play all the greatest hits to keep the young aliens a-dancing. I really do hope they release the Bluetooth speaker version of him, because I would like that. Yep, but he's very cute. He is, of course, Pop 301. I don't think I mentioned that before. And yep, very cute, very bobbly. He's going back in his box, and he will go up on a shelf, where hopefully he will sustain no damage forever. So you're probably wondering, what happened to my desire to have a Haunted Mansion item in each of these videos leading up to Halloween? Well, I've got one. So this is the last item today, and yeah, we were good this week. The only thing I ordered off of Shop Disney is the Minnie Mouse main attraction items. As far as I know, my wife didn't order anything from there either. And I haven't gone to the Disney store once. I haven't even gone to the Lego store. I've behaved myself this week, and my wallet is grateful. But that's why we only have one more item. This is a much shorter video. This is, frankly, how long these videos probably should be. And this is our Haunted Mansion item. Now, if you know what this is, you know what it is. But I'm going to pull the little card out first and read it. Because I didn't know there was a story behind these things. Again, this is something my wife ordered for me. It's something I've wanted for a while, but I don't remember how much it cost. I just remembered it was more than I was willing to spend until my wife made the decision for me. In the mists of time, as Disneyland was born, a set of keys were forged. Under a veil of secrecy, these keys were placed in the hands of a guardian, sworn to uphold and protect the traditions of wonder and magic. Evidence of the guardian was right before our eyes, as symbols of the key appeared, though we did not recognize their meaning. As we uncover the mystery of the keys, we realize that their protection has never ceased, and that the need for protectors grows. We unveil to you now the keys. We hope that with this symbol you too will be a guardian of traditions, that you will believe in wonder and magic and keep them safe in your heart. So yeah, it's another key, but it's not like our plastic Disney keys. It is a metal key, and it's Hatbox Ghost. Yes, from the Haunted Mansion, we have the Hatbox Ghost key, which kind of, especially with this little dangly lock on it, kind of looks like a Keyblade. Does it have a price on it? It does, $34.95. So it's 35 bucks. But it's a solid metal key. It's got a lovely sculpt of Hatbox. You never see anything with Hatbox on them. I complain about this probably far more than you would like to hear. And the key, of course, is composed of the mansion itself. And indeed, the shaft of the key is one of the pillars. Yep, this is a very nice little collectible item. I think this is probably as close as we need to get to it. Yep, it's nice. There actually, I guess there was another one too. There was another key that came out not that long ago and already sold out and hasn't been restocked yet. But this, I think, came out a couple years ago originally, so I expect that new key will also be restocked. Oh, one last thing I forgot to mention earlier. So, if you remember last week I had mentioned about wanting to put the Pluto key in Pluto's mouth, but maybe taking one out of the box, which if I do, it'll definitely be the one that came first, because this one's in better condition. But what I didn't realize is that Pluto doesn't have an open mouth. For some reason, I thought his mouth was open and his tongue was hanging out. And clearly, he isn't. It isn't. I could probably just put it in the box and kind of prop it up on his feet if I really wanted to do that, though. If I still wanted to have it with him in the same way that Mickey and Minnie are holding theirs. But yeah, his mouth is closed. This, of course, is the figure that came with the toy box Mickey. It has exactly one point of articulation, the head. Interesting, though, they did go to the trouble of making the collar a separate piece. Alright, I think that's going to do it for this week. Yes, it is a much, much shorter episode. And like I said, my wallet is thankful for that. I do hope you've enjoyed it. I hope anything you've wanted to get out of the Minnie Mouse the Main Attraction in particular, you were able to get. I'll leave that out. And if you did like this video at all, please remember to give it a like and make sure you subscribe to the channel and ring the little bell, because then if you're interested, say, in seeing the construction of the Razor Crest here, you'd have been notified each time I posted a part of it. And yeah, you can still go back and watch those. Those will be up there for as long as I have an account. Yep, 5 parts. There's actually 6 sections to the build. Friday's video has 2 sections in it because it's only 5 days in a week. And today is for magic, not for Lego. But that will wrap it up for this week. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.